People do lots of stupid things all the time. In the year 2000, someone bought Justin Timberlake's half-eaten French toast off of eBay for over $1,000. Today we're going to talk about 3 non-stupid reasons why you should believe in God. Hi, I'm Aaron. Welcome to Unapologetics. Reason number 1, not stupid reason why you should believe in God. This one's self-evident. People always let you down. People always let us down. You know, and what? We let ourselves down. Everywhere we look, people are making bad decisions, stupid decisions, sometimes downright wicked decisions. We see this all over. People lie, cheat, steal, borrow, beg, harm, rape, murder, all kinds of things. People always let us down. Now, why am I saying, why is this a non-stupid reason, a not stupid reason to believe in God? Because this idea of progress, that we'll get better and better as time goes by, that we don't need God, we've got progress in education, doesn't work. You know it and I know it. Simple as that. People always let us down. Progress doesn't let us work, doesn't take us where we need to go. I mean, just think of, what was one of the greatest events of the 1900s, that entire century? World War I. Because that showed that age that war and violence on a new scale was incredibly possible all the time. And then all of the other wars of that century, the most technological, most advanced, most democratic Western democracy century of all was the bloodiest of all. Humans always let us down. And so therefore we need something else to not believe in, but something else to help us not be so destructive. That's where God comes in. That's where this idea of God as shown through Jesus, the Messiah, empowered by the Holy Spirit, 3 in 1, the Trinity. That's where this idea of God entering into this world to make things right comes in. Because we all need help. Reason number 1 why you should believe in God, not stupid reason, is that we are so messed up. We are so messed up, you and I, and the whole world. We need someone outside of us to help us. And that's where God comes in, thankfully. And I'm so thankful that God has come in Jesus to change things, to change me, to change you, to change everyone that will say yes to something better. Not perfect, better. Reason number 1, not stupid reason to believe in God, is progress doesn't make us better. Humans always let others and themselves down. Reason number 2, not stupid reason to believe in God, is that you got to believe in something, okay? And to believe that we are somehow free of these belief systems is erroneous. Now, I've talked about this before, and I'll thank Alistair McGrath for this idea. There's no proof for God, right? I can't mathematically, scientifically, or ontologically point and say there's God to you. Nor can you, or I guess should I say anyone, nor can anyone point to a proof that disproves God. Math does not disprove God. Science does not disprove God. None of these are proofs for either way. And so any way you slice it, baby, you're going to have faith. I'm going to have faith. It just is a matter of what you want to put it in and what I want to put it in. Okay, so let's run out the possibilities here. Possibility number 1, I'm going to believe in God as shown through Jesus in those Gospels, right? Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, those beautiful, intricate, glorious pieces of writing that reveal to me as a 2020 person this Jesus. It's very well constructed. Christianity, I think, is incredibly coherent, and it's logically coherent. It stretches out. I've got the camera up real high. That's why I'm up here. Now, I think Christianity is really well put together, and believing in God through Jesus and the Holy Spirit is not very easy, but easy to me, makes sense to me, and is something that I can put my faith in. Now, the other side of this is you don't believe in God, and so you're going to not believe in faith. Atheists have faith that there is no God because there's no proof for it, right? Even believing in science is faith. And I think I've talked about that in previous videos about how science at its core is faith and hope that the world is repeatable and orderly, right? There's no proof that it is. So you're either going to believe in God or you're going to believe in no God. Now, what would you rather believe in? Because what's the consequences? Belief in God, I have in this Christian way, I have this call to be, well, let's look at Jesus, self-sacrificial, loving, forgiving, hopeful, giving, healing, loving to the nth degree. Jesus calling me out from this selfishness into something else. On the other side, well, we have no faith. What is left? And that's going to take us to point 3. But what's left if you don't believe in that? What's left? So you're going to have faith in something. So what's it going to be? So the second not stupid reason to believe in God is that you're going to believe in something. So I would challenge you to think about believing in God. And I don't mean blind faith. I am so against blind faith. I'm talking serious, eyes wide, that's fun. Eyes wide open, seeking after information about God, not blind faith, okay? There. So, number 3, not stupid reason to believe in God. This one piggybacks on number 2. What are you going to believe in? What are you going to base your moral life upon? What are you going to build your code upon, your life decisions? What are you going to make? What are you going to build them on? Are we going to build them on us? People do that all the time, and we call those very selfish, jerky people, don't we? What are you going to build it on, Aaron? If you don't build it on God and this idea of all the things, the beautiful things that I've mentioned before, I'm going to build my moral code upon something else. And if not the God as is revealed through the Spirit, revealed through Jesus, revealed through the Bible, then what else are you going to believe in and build your code upon? I had a professor, real quickly. I had a professor at seminary, Gil Stafford. Loved Gil Stafford to death. Wonderful professor. And I remember one afternoon class, I think it was, let's just say one class, he asked all of us sitting around in a circle, he said, imagine, now this is just totally hypothetical, he said, imagine if they found Jesus' bones in Israel. Without any shadow of doubt, 100% true, if they found Jesus' bones, would you still follow the revelation of God through the Bible? Would you still believe? Would you still be that way? That's a really hard question, isn't it? What would you do if some archaeologists said, Eureka, we found it 100% without a shadow of a doubt, Jesus' dry bones in Israel. He didn't raise from the dead. Now, I'm not going to hold you in suspense too long here. Let me tell you what Gil Stafford said, and I'll never forget this. Gil Stafford, the professor, he said, I would still continue to live in the Christian way, because it is such a beautiful way of living, a right way of living, that even if they disproved the resurrection of Jesus, that he would still live that way, because it is so gracious. And so I'm going to ask you, in this third not stupid reason, what else will you build your life upon? What else are you going to build your moral life upon? Think about this what we find here in, I keep looking over here because I've got a Bible sitting right on my desk right here. What else am I going to build my life on? What are you going to build your life upon? Here we have this idea of living for others. We have this idea of forgiving 70 times 7, of not harboring anger, of being self-sacrificial for others, of giving everything for someone else, of all of this glorious ethic that Jesus presents to us in the Gospels. Don't murder, don't lie, don't even look at someone. Don't even look at someone with a greedy eye. Don't be more concerned about living for today and having faith. That's something really beautiful. And so, if you don't have that, what are you going to replace it with? Oh, well, we can go buy a Cosmo magazine and talk about Botox and all of this other stuff. We could go try to buy cars and homes. All of these things. We could be cutthroat. We could try to improve ourselves, and all those are wonderful things. But they don't produce a life of happiness and joy. They just produce a life that is trying to impress everyone else with nothing really on the inside. It's a vacant way of being. So this third not stupid reason that you're going to believe in God is, what else are you going to replace it with? You have to build your morality, your ethical system upon something. And for goodness sakes, the revelation of God through Jesus and the Bible is the best that I have found. Secular humanism, well, that goes back to that idea of progress doesn't work. People let us down. We let ourselves down. We are inherently broken. Secular humanism doesn't work. Hedonism, only seeking pleasure. Oh, we know where that goes. What about, I don't know, that idea that drove the communist revolutions and things, all right? Those sound good, but they end up killing millions of people. What are you going to base this on? Nothing else seems to work. And so let me tell you about believing in God. In believing in God, I can find hope and peace and joy, and I have this ethical system that points out the times and the places in my life where I need to change, to improve, where I need to not be selfish, to not harm others, to not harm myself. The times where I shouldn't judge others harshly, or the times where I shouldn't do anything to hurt other people. Standing up to evil, standing against the wrong, standing up for what's right, even though it may harm me in the process, it's okay. That is the beauty of the Christian life. This life can be so much more if we but find this deeper meaning in God. I know so many people in America today, I think I saw a statistic, 44% of Americans are wanting a deeper meaning in life. Progress doesn't give a deeper meaning. Accumulation of things doesn't give deeper meaning. What gives deeper meaning to life is this idea of a world getting better because we are partnering with God to stop evil and to make things, well, as in heaven, here on earth. The prayer of Jesus, right? The Lord's Prayer. And so today, 3 not stupid reasons to believe in God. I've shared those with you, and I would hope that these make sense to you. They make a lot of sense to me, and it's not just this blind faith idea. I hope I've given you something to really think about. Write down in the comments any ideas you may have. Hit the subscribe, the like, and hit that little bell icon. Share this on your social media, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks.